Panera Bread restaurants. They're facing a wrongful death lawsuit. And it kind of all stems from that charged lemonade drink that's still on their menu.
The family of a 21-year-old UPenn student says that she died after drinking the lemonade. Sarah Katz died in September of 2022. She suffered from a heart condition called long QT syndrome that can make your heart beat fast and chaotic. Her family says she took care to avoid energy drinks. They contend Panera doesn't present charged lemonade for what it is: more caffeine in one drink than 3 Red Bulls, plus another stimulant on top of that. The lawsuit says Panera failed to provide any warning about the potential dangerous effects the drink can have on blood pressure, heart rate, and brain function. And so we have Sarah's roommate, Victoria Conroy, here with us. You were one of the first people to get the phone call once Sarah collapsed. And then we have Liz Crawford, attorney for the family, here as well. Thank you for both being here.
Yeah.
And I want to start with you and to tell us about Sarah. What was she like?
Sarah was the most passionate and caring individual I've ever met in my entire life. She was able to light up a room with just a smile, just her presence. Everything she did passionately and to the full extent of her abilities, and she left everything better than she found it.
She's from New Jersey, right?
She was, correct.
Yeah, yeah. What was she dealing with physically?
She had a condition. It was a heart condition that she was diagnosed with when she was little, around the age of 5, long QT syndrome, and basically it is a electrical rhythm disorder that can lead you to arrhythmias when you're doing intense exercise. But it is a very well managed condition if you're diagnosed with it with medication, and as long as you stay away from certain things.
Like caffeine?
Not caffeine
in
and of itself. She was allowed to have reasonable amounts of caffeine. The issue was super energy drinks, or just energy drinks in general she avoided. But this particular drink, it wasn't even just an energy drink. It was a toxic super energy drink. And she would have otherwise avoided that.
And when you call it a super energy drink, is that because it had more than just caffeine, right?
Yes, it has. So just a regular energy drink usually does as well. In this particular drink, it didn't just have 390 milligrams of caffeine, which is a lot of caffeine.
Oh, yes.
It also had another stimulant. It's called guarana, and that stimulant is an addition, and that is really what makes it an energy drink. And over 100 grams of sugar. So that is the combination of those 3 things is what makes this a toxic super energy drink.
Yeah, put that drink back up on the, because it looks refreshing, doesn't it? So what day was it? What day of the week was it?
It was a Saturday, I believe.
A Saturday, and she goes over there, gets it, and then even it's so big, she took it back to her place and was sipping on it the rest of the day, whatever, because it's a giant drink, and they call it charged. Do you suppose, are we supposed to take something from that? If the word charged is in there, we should automatically think it's an energy drink?
Well, I don't think that it's clear that it's an energy drink.
It
doesn't advertise it that way. And charged could mean a lot of different things. I mean, think Gatorade. They have a charged symbol on it, and that just has different types of things that help with electrolytes and things of that nature. So charged does not mean anything to the reasonable consumer. And even if it meant to the reasonable consumer that there was some level of caffeine, they don't know the excessive amount and the addition of the stimulant.
What would you like for Panera to do? Change the labeling, stop selling the drink? What do you want to see happen?
Well, I don't think it should be sold. But if it's going to be sold, it has to be marketed as a super energy drink. And if it's marketed as a super energy drink, it also contains those warning labels that all energy drinks have, that certain subsets of the population, think about certain medications, people with underlying heart conditions, blood pressure issues, people who are pregnant, breastfeeding, those types of labels that allow a certain subset of the population to stay away. They don't have that. And what they do have, small label that just says the amount of caffeine, which to the reasonable consumer, they may not even be looking for, especially in a place like Panera.
And we should know that it's still being sold now.
Oh, yeah.
It's still in there. So in a statement, Panera Bread said that we were very saddened to learn this morning about the tragic passing of Sarah Katz, and our hearts go out to her family. At Panera, we strongly believe in transparency around our ingredients. We will work quickly to thoroughly investigate this matter.
But they've known about this for a year, right?
They haven't
not the lawsuit, but
they have known about, I mean, they've had the product out and they've had other issues. There has been other types of issues that people have had with the product that have been brought to their attention. But in terms of this particular lawsuit and this particular death, they found out about that when we filed the lawsuit on Monday morning.
Yeah. But like you said, it's still on the menu.
Victoria, how's her family doing?
The pain never goes away, but you learn to live with it and learn how to carry it better each and every day. Sarah, I think about her every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her. Our sorority composite is hanging right by the door of our house, so every time I walk in and out, I have Sarah's smiling face looking down on me, which is a nice reminder every day.
Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll keep an eye on the case, too. Coming right back.